Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak, and welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new to my YouTube channel, my goal is to make home cooking practical, efficient, creative, and fun, so you can incorporate cooking into your daily routines. To achieve this, I have developed the FAST cooking system. And the word FAST is the acronym of the 4 attributes of this cooking system, which is flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. In my FAST cooking system, a stir fry is chosen as the primary cooking technique because of its unparalleled efficiency and convenience. And you can cook almost any type of food in it. And one of the greatest advantages is its speed. For nearly all the dishes, it could be cooked in less than 10 minutes using this cooking technique. The wok is the centerpiece of this cooking technique because it is designed for stir frying. However, in addition to the wok in doing stir frying, it is also capable of many other cooking functions. Therefore, by choosing the right wok, it is possible to have the wok in assuming other functions, make it to be the only cooking utensil in the kitchen. This will streamline the kitchen operation and make cooking far more efficient. I have a lot of people ask me this question: what criteria would you use in selecting a wok? I usually tell people that I have 3 criteria. The first criteria is that the wok should have a natural surface. In other words, the wok has no non-stick coating. The second criteria is that I want the wok to be large enough so when I stir frying, I do not have to worry about things spilling out of the wok. So it should be at least 14 inches. The third criteria is that I like to have a single handle so I can lift the wok with one hand and maneuvering easily even when there are foods inside the wok. So any wok that meets these 3 basic criteria will work for me. However, beyond these 3 basic criteria, there is another factor to keep in mind when choosing a wok. This is the material that makes the wok. Basically, there are 2 materials to choose from. The first is carbon steel, and the second is stainless steel. And if all you want to use the wok for is stir frying, then carbon steel is an excellent choice. Carbon steel is less expensive, and as shown in this case, this carbon steel wok costs only $15. This carbon steel wok is excellently constructed, and it will last you a lifetime. It is easily seasoned to create a non-stick cook surface. Here is a demonstration in cooking an egg omelette. Using my spot seasoning method, you can create an excellent non-stick cook surface. As shown here, the egg omelette does not stick to the surface of the wok at all. If you'd like to learn more about the characteristics of this wok, you can take a look at this review. One of the strong points of a carbon steel wok is they are rarely to be seasoned. And when you are using my spot seasoning method, you guarantee that you're going to have a non-stick cook surface as shown here with the egg omelette. And now there are many different kinds of carbon steel wok out there. A different company market this carbon steel wok in different ways. Some are more expensive than others, but in general, they all perform the same. This $15 Crafton wok was available at Aldi as a special deal, and for $15, it is an excellent price. And then you have woks like this one, which is hand hammered. It is also carbon steel, but it is cost over 15 times more than the Crafton's $15 wok. And so the question that you might ask, is there any difference between these 2 woks? Well, of course, there are significant differences. For example, the hand hammer wok actually is handmade, so it is far more elegant, and it has a historical tradition to this type of woks which make in that part of China. However, in terms of cooking, there's no difference. In terms of how you would season the wok, there's no difference either. So my advice to people is to find the wok that has the lowest cost with the best construction. Make sure that the wok has a thick gauge of carbon steel, at least thick enough that you feel comfortable with, as well as a nice handle. I find this wok at Aldi as part of their weekly promotion. For $15, I must say it is an excellent wok. And this could be easily to become my everyday wok. But instead, my everyday wok is a stainless steel wok. It is a 14-inch wok made by Cuisinart. This wok fit the criteria that I have mentioned earlier. This wok has a natural surface that I could easily season. It is a 14-inch wok, large enough for me to stir fry in it without worrying about spilling any items. And it also has a single handle, allow me to maneuver the wok easily, and it is lightweight enough that I can move it even with food ingredients in the wok. Here I make an egg omelette in this wok. I first season the wok, use my spot seasoning method. As you can see here, the egg does not stick to the surface of the wok at all. So I have no trouble in folding the egg in making this egg omelette. Some people told me that they have a lot of trouble when they try to season a stainless steel wok. The main reason is that stainless steel wok do not hold the seasoning as well as a carbon steel wok. After you stir fry or fry anything in a carbon steel wok, the tendency for the seasoning to hang on is much greater than a stainless steel wok. Therefore, in order to create a non-stick cooked surface on a stainless steel wok, the wok should be seasoned each time before you cook using my spot seasoning method. Okay, let's do another comparison. Here is the Crofton carbon steel wok. I season it with my spot seasoning method before I fry an egg. As expected, the egg do not stick to the surface of the wok at all. And this is one of the great attributes of the carbon steel wok. And the egg glides freely over the surface of the wok. And this is one of the reasons people really like the carbon steel wok because of its property to be able to season to create a non-stick cooked surface. And so now let's take a look at a stainless steel wok. I first season the wok with the spot seasoning method before I add the egg to the wok. And when people fry an egg in a stainless steel wok or a stainless steel frying pan, they find the egg stick and burn to the surface of the wok because they did not season the wok properly. A stainless steel do not hold the season from the previous cooking session because they can be washed off very easily even without using any soap. And because of this reason, it is important that you season your stainless steel wok each time using my spot seasoning method. As shown in this demonstration, the egg does not stick to the surface of the wok at all. So in terms of the ability to season a stainless steel wok versus a carbon steel wok, there's really not much difference at all. With the exception that if you use a stainless steel wok, you should season the wok each time before you cook using my spot seasoning method. And so the question that you might have is that, what should I buy? A carbon steel or a stainless steel wok? If you're going to use your wok solely for stir frying, then the Crofton carbon steel wok will work very well. It is inexpensive, sturdy, and easily seasoned. The primary problem of this wok is that, if you don't mind, is that it is difficult to clean. A stain will left on the surface of the wok, but it will not affect its function. However, if you want to use wok to perform other cooking functions in the kitchen, then the stainless steel wok is a much better choice. Since the stainless steel wok will not rust, you can use it to do almost any types of cooking function that you like in the kitchen. You can use a stainless steel wok to boil water without have to worry about it's going to remove the seasoning. You can also use a stainless steel wok as a steamer. The possibility almost infinite. In fact, you can even use the stainless steel wok to bake a cake. If you want to keep your wok clean and pristine, then the stainless steel wok definitely preferred. I hope this gives you an idea what is a better choice between a carbon steel and a stainless steel wok. I think it's all going to depend on how you're going to use it. I post a video each day to help you make home cooking as part of your daily routine. Use my fast cooking system to make home cooking practical, efficient, creative, and fun. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.